Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play The Sims 3 Isle of the Midnight Sun Challenge. I'm Llandros, and this is actually my second attempt at recording this exact episode. I just finished, I got about 22 minutes in, and the whole thing just crashed to the desktop. It was awful. So, hopefully we're going to do better on this one. I'm not going to guarantee that we will, but basically I'm going to have to see if we do the same thing. So I'm going to try not to, but, you know, there's no guarantee. Anyway, Brandon's 2 days away from aging up as an elder. Layla's over here just continuing trying to get as many ice sculptures as she can so she can start making the ones that do not melt. Missy has got her martial arts. She's working on that as best she can. And Noah, of course, you saw him. He's working on painting. He's not too far off from his next skill point, which will get him up to level 5. Brandon, I think you have the most energy of anybody, so when you get finished making this next hygienator, I want you to go ahead and come on upstairs. We got a whole bunch of these up here. Now, these are going to actually be leaving, or dying on us in just a minute. Let's see, 14, 14, 14. It fades in 9, 4. Okay, how much is that? In 4 hours? Okay. We'll just use these since they're going to be the ones to go quickest. So I'm going to have him go up here. He's going to use this composter, and what I'll probably do is go ahead and sell the rest of these, and because you know they're going to just keep respawning. So Brandon, I'm going to let you come up here, use the composter. Let's sell these things because you can make some decent money. If I was starting this challenge over again, you don't have to buy the whole thing. You don't have to buy all this this whole growing station. All you have to do is buy a couple of these little sunflower guys, and we could have had them at the very beginning of the challenge. And you'll notice this just popped up. It's got 18 hours. I'm just going to sell it, or show you that if we try to sell it, that's $100 right there. So we could have made a ton of money just by doing that and not had to worry about sitting out there without any shelter. So, of course, I didn't know that. You live and learn, and you start to figure things out. Now, these things you got to be careful of, and I'm still having trouble remembering. But if you don't change the scent up every once in a while, what's going to happen is that they are going to actually start getting really, really sick. So go ahead and change them up. Not as much. I mean, I just try every once in a while. Layla, what are you doing, girl? You're going to go mop something? I'd rather you come sell this thing for 602. And I'm going to go ahead and let you change the scent of this one. Okay, she's not too bad on energy. I don't know where she is, but she's coming up here. That is really cool. I like that sculpture. Unfortunately, if I tried to keep it, it's going to melt on us, so it's not going to last that long. I wish it would. I wish it would not melt, and that's why we're working on her, trying to get her to get this done. Okay, Brandon, you finish that one. I want you to go ahead and come on upstairs. Go ahead and sell it, and she's about, I think, 11 away from getting the next one. Now, I want you to notice when she tries to sculpt, there's no price tag, so that means she's actually sculpted enough to where we don't have to pay for the materials. This sculpting bench has gone to the point where now it is pure profit for her. Now, it's not for Brandon and it's not for anybody else, but for Layla, she can do this all day long. Missy, you're going to be doing this for a while. What is your skill level in martial arts? I forgot. I know you're getting up there. Level 8? Yeah, you're pretty good. So when you get done with that, I know I want you to go over here and pay the bills, and I don't think there's anything else you need. Okay, buddy, did you finish your painting? Yeah, you did. Go ahead and take the painting. You need to go to the bathroom, too. Let's go ahead and use that one real quick. And then, yeah, you are a little hungry, but I'm going to let you continue working because you almost made it to that next skill point, or maybe you did, and I just didn't catch it. So you can go ahead and paint another small one. And Brandon, you're up here, or actually you're going up there, aren't you? What are you doing? No, you're not going to go do that. Stop for a minute. Hang on. What did I want you to work on? You need to go to the bathroom, so while you're down here on the second floor, let's let you do that real quick. Use this bathroom. Use it. I could have you make more of those hygienators, but I think we're good for a while. I think what we really need to do is have you cook up something because we're about out of food. Now this food is still decent quality, so I'm going to have him go ahead and put that away, and then he's going to make something else. Make some veggie rolls, that way we're good. I want to go upstairs because I know there's something up here on the ledge. At least it was last time I played the game. There was a seed out here, and I missed it last time. I was looking, and I looked at the other side, but there it is right there. Now I want him to come upstairs and get that thing analyzed, so let's do that instead. So you can actually cook a little bit later. I know I need to get him back on live mode. Alright, you go ahead and go back on live mode, and I'm going to go back upstairs. I want you to come up, and I want you to identify all your seeds. I think that's what it told me to do. Okay. For some reason, I'm just not able to get in there. It's wanting to be very temperamental with me for some reason. It knows I'm not feeling good. Yeah, I'm still sick. I'm still trying to get through it, and I still feel rotten. Unfortunately, this is like this week and last week are the 2 weeks in the year that my job, I'd have to actually cough up a lung or something. I'd have to bring in a doctor's note saying I'm on my deathbed in order for them not to just give me the evil eye and make me just pay the price for it. So for that respect, yeah, I have to still go to work. I'm not really getting any better, but I tend to feel better at night. So while I'm feeling decent, I'm going to go ahead and record and do what I can do, and hopefully get through it. My will to speak is a little bit too strong, so I tend to just keep going. All right, you're going to use the bathroom in just a minute. I know you're getting close. You're about to throw up anyway, so by the time you get knocked out of that, maybe you'll just go to the bathroom on your own. Noah, you got a ways to go, buddy. Now, I need something else in here. Actually, you know what we need to do? Let's go down here real quick. Here's what I want to do. Where's it at? Let's bring this, and let's go upstairs. I did not do this in the last episode. Let's put this right here by him. Since he's trying to level up the skill, maybe this will actually push him a little bit further, a little bit faster. That would be pretty cool if it did. Yep, see, he's got the double plus signs, which means he's going a little bit quicker. He's getting a little advantage to that. So when we go to China, which I believe that's where Missy is going to go, and she'll be going pretty soon, I'm buying as many of those as we can afford, and we're going to put them next to anything we're learning because they definitely do the trick. So got to remember that whenever you travel. If you travel on World Adventures, get those things. They're fine. Now, what we could do, and there's nothing in the rules that say you can't do anything using any of the tricks and the things. If you've got University Life and you want to have if you have the brain enhancing machine, you can level up tons of skills in like a day. It just depends on how many machines you buy. But, you know, if we needed, I just found out, and when I played University, that sculpting is one of those skills you could actually push and do it all in one day. I was impressed and amazed, and I thought, you know what? I need to do that. All right, did we find out what that seed was? Oh, you're not going to sleep there, buddy. Come on down here. Go ahead and take your shower and go over here and go to sleep. And let's go see what that seed was, because maybe it's good. Alright, you can't sleep. Sorry. Now, you can't plant it up there, but he can go plant it over here. We got a money tree seed, if you didn't notice that. So that's what I was hoping it was going to be. So you're going to come down here, and you're going to plant this thing, and then I'm going to use my testing cheats, which, you know, if you guys have been watching me for any length of time, you'll know I don't like to cheat. Oh, by the way, when I was playing this episode before, I had just gotten to the point where we were about to go identify the seed, so I had no idea what that was. So that's pretty cool. I was hoping for the money tree seed, but I didn't want to get my hopes up too high. The money tree seed is great because it'll start spitting off more seeds as it grows, and then you can have like a whole little garden of money tree seeds, or money trees, and those things, if you get a lot of them, can make you a lot of money. It's just very simple. So I tend to just, once I get those, I feel pretty good. My guys get kind of relaxed, and they know that they just got money growing on trees. So, of course, now we got the little sunflowers that are popping out, those little rays of sunshine that are just pure money. Are you going to go out there and do this? Oh, no, you know, fine. There's a bathroom right here. Go throw it. I'm sure you're going to go upstairs. That's where you're going to end up going. Of course you are. How did I know that? All right, go ahead and plant that seed when you get down. I don't know where you're going. Layla, you're going to cook? Okay, well, at least you're going to cook something I know you like. I don't have to worry about, did we make anything that's going to make you sick? Missy, you're sleeping, which was smart. Poor little guy. Let's see, when you get done, we need to get you fed and get you to bed too, because you really have worked pretty hard. You haven't leveled up that skill yet, but look at that. That's pretty cool. Go ahead. You don't have to name it, but you can go ahead and take it. Alright, did she finish it? Yeah, she did. So go ahead and you go grab a plate. And then, Brandon, are you hungry? Yeah, you're kind of hungry too. Go ahead and grab a plate. I could kick it up a notch and then grab a plate. Sorry. See that hygienator? I love it. and I hate it. So let's go ahead. Now, I believe my testing cheats are not on, so let me go ahead and turn those back on real quick. Alright, let's see. Testing cheats enabled. True. Okay, now we got to go ahead and do one more cheat, and it is move. I think it can be all lowercase. I don't think you have to do anything different. Move objects on. Okay, once you do that, we can actually go into build mode. We should be able to pick this thing up. You can always pick it up and move it around, but by doing it this way, you can pick it up and you can put it wherever you want. And so we can put it inside one of these planners, and hopefully it will not go dormant. So there we go. Now, the one thing I like to do is make sure that I go back in here before I leave and put move objects. Oops, spell it right. Move objects back off. Otherwise, you start putting things, and you might put things in the wrong place, and they won't work. But now we've got that tree, and we don't have to worry about the zombies coming out and taking it. And yeah, I know I could have done that. I could have actually done it to save that tree before. But to be perfectly honest with you, it doesn't really... I mean, the apple tree was not the big thing. But since that's something that we can't do, you can't plan it any other way, I'm just going to do it. If it's cheating, it's cheating. I'm at the point now where I don't want to lose a money tree just for that. And the fact is, I mean, it won't last for very long. Okay, Noah, you're eating. Apparently, I can't touch that thing, so you guys are going to have to be the ones to take care of it. Maybe because I told him to put it away. No, I didn't. Why don't you go ahead and put the leftovers away, buddy? And then I'll let you go up here. You can get to bed, too. Get everybody to sleep. Missy, you're sleeping, so then Noah, you can go over here. You can get some sleep. And, of course, somebody's going to have to come in here and clean. Yeah, this is nasty. Brandon, stop for a minute. Come back down here and clean up. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Showtime lady's back? Alright, well, nice that my testing cheats are out, but bye-bye. She's just too funny. Well, see, your son, it's actually, he's better than you are. He's decent enough to go take care of these things. What is this? This is good. Let's go put that in there. That way, at least you guys can save it. And then I'll get you to go upstairs and you go to bed. Alright. Alright, hang on just a minute. Oh, I thought I was going to sneeze. I'm going to. I can't. It's like, it's right there. And I want to sneeze really bad, but I can't. But I'll get there. Okay, yeah, you got to wait because there's somebody already on his way. Anyway, some of you have been asking, when am I going to redo the house? Well, it's coming, but I'm not doing anything to this house until after we go to France, because to me, if I go to France and I don't have any money, then it's pointless. So he can only go when he's an elder, and that's coming up in, I believe, 2 days. So yeah, I am going to go, one day. So I am going to go to France, get everything there, and then once we do that, then we can do whatever we want to do to the house. I can spend some money. Missy doesn't get to travel until she becomes a young adult. And alright, let me go ahead and I'll cut out of here for just a minute. I'll be back in just a second. I don't even know why I bothered because it just came right back. Anyway, Missy, she can go to China once she becomes a young adult. But the thing is, she doesn't have to go right away. She can actually wait until she's actually either an adult or even in... Well, she can't wait till she's an elder because she's got to have a kid. So she has to do it while she can still hold or have children. Anyway, she doesn't. The point I'm trying to make is that she doesn't have to go anytime soon. But I do want her to go quickly, and that way we can at least get somebody. And oh, she still can't practice. Are you still just exhausted? Yeah, you're too fatigued. That's okay. So you can actually start learning another skill. Maybe I could actually have you practice with clay with this for just a little bit. Somebody in every generation is going to have to be sculpting, because I want to have ice sculptures of the at least the heir and the or the founder of the heirs. Now I'm not going to be able to get Brandon as a young adult, which really upsets me. If I would have thought about it earlier, I would have been able to do it. Somebody needs to talk to this poor boy. But unfortunately, I wasn't thinking, and so yeah, at this point, we're not really going to be able to do that. But we could get him as an elder, and that's fine too. As long as we get one of him, that would be okay. I'm gonna let you go ahead and have I think you made that. I can't remember. And when you're done with that, you should be okay. I'm gonna let you go ahead and finish sculpting. Brandon, when you get finished and you get up, I want you to go upstairs. Let's see, we got all the stuff. I need to check the time. 10 hours, 14. Okay, that one's actually the shortest amount. Alright, let's go ahead and go with these up here. For some reason, it's wanting to be very temperamental on me. It won't let me pick them up. I don't know why. There we go. Alright, take that one, 2, and 3. Now, if you look at this, it's 14 hours. That one fades in 9. I'm going to go ahead and sell it, or at least show you how much it would sell for. It sells for 90. And I think it changes based on the time, because like that one sells for 100. But I'm going to go ahead and sell this one right now. But yeah, if I was starting this game over, this is exactly what I would do. I would be just buying those little sunflowers and just sitting there making money every few minutes, just making $100 almost at a pop. Alright, he's going to come up here, get this thing done. I want him to use the composter, and you might as well talk to your plants as well. That'll keep them all nice and happy. And then when he gets done with that, he ought to go, I could have him doing some more of the inventing, but he doesn't need to. He needs to go over here and needs to fix this computer. So let's go ahead and repair. You want to replace it or repair it? You want to repair it. So we'll let him do that. You're actually should be getting up sometime soon. Come on, girl. And then Noah, you just need to talk to somebody. So maybe I'll let you and your sister start talking. I wish you already knew the martial arts skill. You could help her by sparring with her, but you don't have that skill yet. You'll get it when you become a teen, which is how long? Oh, it's not too long. It's 4 more days. Misi, you've got how many days? 5 more days till you're an adult or young adult. Layla, you've got 13 days till you become an elder. So, all right. So our first generation is getting up there. But now remember, when I had to reset my my age spans for my new LPs, it affected every one of my LPs, including this one. So originally I had my elders down to, I believe they only lived like for 7 days. But now they live for a minimum of 17 days. So even though Brandon will be an elder, he's not going anywhere anytime soon. I don't want him to go because I'm dreading that day. You know, there's certain characters that you don't want to see them go, and he's one of mine that I'm not real happy to see getting close to that point. So it's sad. Now we could have chosen to have any of them be our heir. We could have chosen Misi or Noah. And it just really depends on what kind of a legacy or, basically legacy that you're trying to do. If you're trying to do a patriarch legacy, you'd want to have all the male heirs. Or if you're doing a matriarch, of course, all the female. I just decided to do firstborn. So that's what I was doing. And that's why Misi's going to be ours. And then whoever her child will be, that's it. Now, that doesn't mean that Noah cannot have a relationship with somebody and have a family of his own. It just means that his relationship would have to be his imaginary friend, and I think he does have one, doesn't he? Yeah. So he could get up and he could actually play with Peanut, and he could sing to her. So yeah, he could do all that if he wants to. If he just learns he needs to learn the potion to turn her human. So you know what we ought to do? This time machine is not really doing anything for us whatsoever. You know, we're not using it, and I should sell it, but you know, I don't really want to sell it. I don't know, for some reason it's just telling me don't sell it. I don't know why. There's no logic to it whatsoever, but I guess because it takes so long to make it, I just don't want to sell it. And I don't think I had one of these. I really don't. But let's just double check. I'm going to go ahead and put it out there first, and then I'll just double check the inventory. But then this way we have Noah can come over here. Yeah, I didn't have one. Alright, he can come over here and he can learn this, and he can learn the potions, and that would give him a focus. He could actually learn potions that will help as far as like the sleeping potion. And let's see, I know I've got him working on his painting, and that's fine. I still want him to continue doing that. But for right now, I'm in no rush. I mean, he does want to learn. He's already got that thing, Discover a Potion. That's going to be his focus. That's going to be his main thing. And he can stockpile all the sleeping potions as he gets older. And he can just sit there and make those all he wants. Because he's not going to be the one that's really going to be responsible for making all the money. But like I said, if we get Peanut and we turn Peanut into a human, he can marry her, have children, and there can be 2 bloodlines going if we wanted. I don't know that I want to do that, but we could. I'm wondering how that would work. It might be kind of fun to see that. We might do that. That might be something different. It'd be interesting because it'd be a challenge to try to figure out where they're all going to fit in this house. I'd have to look at it and just put it together and think about on paper how many people that's going to be in our house. Because remember, we're going to have these two for a while. She's going to have a husband and a kid, so that's like two, three, that's four, five of them right there. This was number 6. His wife would be number 7. His baby would be number 8. So we'd be stuck with waiting until they died, which they would. But remember, it's just everybody's going to add to it, and I don't want to get myself into a box where I can't bring in the next generation. That would definitely not be a good thing to do. It could happen, but I'm hoping not. Okay, Missy, you're actually finishing up. Good, you're actually doing pretty good, and your needs aren't too bad. I love the sculpting bench, and I know some of you watching my other LPs, you see me using it, and you're probably saying, not again, not another sculpting bench. But it's really cool because they can make things that they're going to use, and they can also actually, they can make good money at it, but they can also make these statues that you can have some type of a representation of that sim forever. So see, like that, we can actually use that and put some of the things that they get from whatchamacallit, from their world adventures. But once she's learned how to make it, I think you can now make it again, I believe. Oh, you already sold it. Okay, go ahead and sculpt. Let's see, if you were trying to sculpt a specific one out of clay. So yeah, so she already knows how to do that one, so she could actually make that one again. But sculpt again, girl. Don't leave us. You're gonna wake up pretty now. Oh, I thought you were getting up right now. Now, Layla, I'm going to show you something. Oh, I think I showed you that she doesn't actually have to pay for her ice. So those ice sculptures for her are just pure profit. You got to keep them sculpting for a while in order to do that. But once she's gotten to that point now, whenever we do the stone, we don't have to put out $500 for it. We just automatically get it, and it's pretty good. Now, these things are popping up again. We could continue selling them, but there's no rush. Now, wait a minute. Before you actually go anywhere, buddy, here's what I want you to do. I want you to go in here, get your harvester out, and I want you to go ahead and start collecting. And when you get that done, I'll go down here and I'll fix the computer, because we definitely need to get that one fixed. Oh, I was going to click the wrong thing. Now, that harvester you get, if you haven't been watching this whole series, the harvester you get from the inventing bench, and it's really good in junkyards, and it's great in gardens, because you can just stand in one area. He should have probably been in the center, because I think it's probably going to be, I don't know if we're going to get all this stuff over here, but then again we might. I don't remember what the range is, but I know that you can eventually upgrade this, I believe. I think you can. Well, not yet, but I thought there was a point where you could. Maybe after you made so many of them, you can then upgrade them. I don't remember. However, it's just nice because you can stand in one area and you can just harvest to your heart's content, and it seems to go a little bit faster. Not real fast. Okay, there's another seed over there. So let's go ahead and take that seed real quick, and before you go down and fix that thing, let's find out what it is. Alright, buddy, you're actually over here doing this, but you need to actually to go to the bathroom. Let's go ahead and use that bathroom, and then we'll go get you something to eat. Alright, I'm going to have you eat the muffin, because I know the muffin's still good, and then I want you to go ahead and try to discover a potion. Hopefully you won't blow yourself up, but I don't think you will. Alright, I just want to see. Yep, okay, the range is good because he actually got all these. Now, you may notice that I do not have him... oh, yeah, we got to dispose of all the dead plants. I don't have anything in these other bins right here. Remember, I'm saving those for all the grapes that we're going to get when we go over to France. Wait a minute, what did you get? Look at that. That is so cool. Alright, Layla, go ahead and sell it. For 1,148. How much was that, a brilliant one? Yep, it's a brilliant, just a kitten. Okay. Go ahead and sculpt something else, and I'm sure you're actually okay. Your needs aren't too bad. Just keep going. And Missy, you're doing pretty well on this, so once you get to that point where you can do ice, I'll just switch you over, and I'm not going to even worry about stone. It's just going to be ice sculptures for you for days, because, we're not just hurting like we were before. At one point we were just dying for money. At this point, we're kind of at that point. Yeah, you want to make a wood one? I will let you do that. Let's see, what do you want to do? Preside over royal court would be easy. Brandon, I don't know where you're going. Oh yeah, you're throwing your dead plants away. That's all right. All right, Noah. Hopefully you're gonna clean up. And no, you're not. Okay, Layla, how much more do you got? All right, let's just a big old block of ice, but that's okay. Now, Misi, you could come down and work out in a little bit for do your martial arts, because I do want you to continue that. I don't want you to mess up. So let's get you down here in just a minute. Let you practice with those stone blocks. Eventually, you can break the space rock blocks, and that will be good, because maybe a gem will pop out. He did have a little bit of logic skill already. I didn't know that. I don't know how much, because I completely forgot. Oh, he's got 3? I guess we were playing chess or something. Oh, there goes my cat. Now, if Brandon, I don't think Brandon has... Does he have a whole lot in logic? Not quite as much. He needs to have a little bit higher, and then he could be tutoring the kids on things that he knows. So what I'd rather have him do is I'd rather have him learning some more in logic. So instead of actually going around and... oh, wait, he needs to eat. Let's go ahead and get something to eat real quick. And then you need to use the bathroom. You need a shower. You could unclog it. Then I'm going to let you come on down here, and you're just going to practice chess. Oh, you could challenge Layla? Okay, well, you could, but you're not. Now, Layla, you need to go to the bathroom pretty quick. And then you probably... Well, the hygienator's working for you. Let me just switch it out, so that way you're not just getting the same thing all the time. How are you doing? You're actually pretty good. Your needs aren't that bad. And that thing is cool. Loa. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Noah, you just got your logic up to level 4. So, good. I hope you get some of these potions done, and then that way at least we'll have that option. And what I think I will do is I will get him to the point where he can invent all the different potions. And when he gets to that point where he can do the imaginary friend, what I'll probably do is I will go ahead and make up enough so that any brothers or sisters in future generations that want to do this as well, they can actually have a potion ready. And then they just have to give it to their little imaginary friend. And that I think would be pretty cool. Like I said, you don't have to. We don't have to have that many people on the island, but you know, we can. There's nothing in the rules that say that you can't. So I don't remember anything saying that you couldn't do imaginary friends. But see, that thing is, yeah, I mean, I guess it's either way. I don't believe they made this challenge originally before Generations came out, so I don't think it was ever a thought. The whole point was that you were going to travel to find your spouse. You could technically play this game without World Adventures if you had Generations. You could just play with the imaginary friend, and you wouldn't be able to do that with your first generation, but you'd have to probably start with a couple. But, you know, you could do it. There's always ways to adapt these things so you can make them however you want them. She is so close to being done. I don't want to actually leave, but, you know, we're going to have to go in just a minute. Let's see, what's wrong with you, buddy? Oh, your hygiene and your bladder. Well, you're taking care of both. You're actually downstairs doing what you got to do. You're working on that. You didn't blow yourself up yet. I'm sticking with Layla, because Layla, you are going to get this thing done. It's a chair, which we could use a chair, but if we kept that one, it's going to melt on us anyway, so there's no point in doing that. I'd rather you just go ahead and... Oh, you're going to throw up? Yeah, because of this thing. I'm sorry. So you're going to go ahead and continue that sculpture in just a minute. Alright, I'm back down here in the basement. Alright, hopefully you're not getting too sick either. Let me go ahead and change this up. Alright, what are you doing? Oh, he's taking a shower. You're working on this. I should have brought that Chinese incense thing down here since you're working on this skill. So in fact, let me go upstairs and get it. Do I have to actually go into build mode? No, I don't. I can actually grab it and go down. Alright, so let's see. Can we put it just somewhere where you both are getting access to it? Okay, so that's fine. I know it's on the floor. It doesn't really matter. As long as it Oh, buddy, I'm so sorry. Let's get you upstairs. Let's get you upstairs. Take care of you real quick. Yeah, see, right now he's getting that moodlet. So that's fine. Yeah, he didn't make it, but He did okay. I mean, he was trying. Gotta give him that. Okay. I have no idea how I'm doing on time. I really don't. I think I'm doing okay. Okay, Layla has just sculpted this thing. She just finished. Layla, don't leave it yet. Go ahead and let's sell that for $658. And let's make another one. Because, like I said, I've got to get as many ice sculptures out of you as I can. The goal is to actually get you to be able to do the one of Brandon. But like I said, I'm probably not going to make it before you get to that point. Did you finish it? Look at you go. No, I don't think... I hope you did. Let me just go up and double check. No, you didn't finish it. But I got you working on the logic skill, which is good. Because what I'd rather you do is I'd rather you tutor somebody in it. If you can do that, get your logic skill up, you can teach them everything you know. Noah, get back down here and stop singing. What, did you not get your shower? Oh, you're crazy. Get in there and get a shower. Get cleaned up. Even the children, we got things to do. You can't do anything yet. Alright, you need to stop and go to the bathroom pretty quick. And you need to eat. But I'm going to let you just continue until you absolutely have to, which will be in about an hour or 2 hours. I'm waiting on him. He's not quite there yet. Oh, man. Alright, well, Layla, or Misi, you're probably going to be the one to actually go up there and take care of that, because it looks like he did a bad thing. So you go ahead, and I'm going to tell you to stop. I don't want you to go use that one. You're going to come use this one. You can repair this one. And then I want you to go ahead and get something to eat. Have some of that organic autumn salad. You are a little tired, but you know what? I'm going to let you clean up. And then I'll let you go upstairs and sell this. Macy's starting to feel a little sick. Well, you know, they get sick for anything. Layla, let me just switch this out because I'm sure you're already sick. Doesn't matter. You're already nauseous. I'd have just put this away and not get it right underneath you. Maybe it's close enough if it's over here. And it won't get you sick as quick. I don't know. I think it will still anyway. Oh, you broke it? Alright, so that's still a danger. Alright. It's not your fault it happens. It's ice. So you go ahead. You're going to have to throw up, so I just might as well go ahead and have you use it, even though you don't really have to. Instead of going downstairs to eat, just eat an apple. I don't want you to go down all the way anyway. And I'm sure he needs somebody to talk to, but no, you guys are okay. Alright, go ahead and throw up. Make your bed, at least. Noah just got his logic up to 5. She got handiness to 4. Alright. Come on. Oh, good. You're going to throw up? Good. Alright. I didn't mean that, but that way at least I know you got that taken care of. Okay. Hopefully she's not going out somewhere. Oh, she's got to go somewhere else to throw up? Probably got to go all the way downstairs to throw up. I'm not even going to watch her. It'll just make me angry. Okay. Alright, you're going to go up there, go to bed. That's fine. You really don't need to go to bed right away, but... Hey, look at you, Noah. You learned something. You got a liquid horror potion. That's your first one. Alright. You're well on your way. You got 1 down, 9 more to go. So, get your number 2. Okay, now he could be a master magician, but that's not going to happen. You want to make a bladder flow? Renaissance sim. Let's see, what is that? Reach level 10 of 3 different skills. You know, he'll be able to do that. That's something that he could do. I'm wondering if we could just lock that in now. Do I want to lock it in? Because I really have nothing else that he can go do. Let's just do it. Are you sure? Yeah, that's going to be his lifetime wish. He's going to get 3 skills leveled up. He's going to be on this island with nothing else to do. He's got to stay here till he dies. It's not like he can go get a job and go do anything else. He can invent, he can sculpt, he can do this, he can do martial arts. I mean, he's got tons of stuff he can do. So, we'll work on that for him. That will be his lifetime goal. Brandon, you're getting close, buddy. And you're not tired. Everything seems to be going pretty good for you. Layla, what are you making? No telling. No clue. Let's see. If you were to go over here and you were to sculpt... you can't sculpt anything specific. Sculpt a specific one in ice. We want a other. No. A statue. No. It would have been nice if it would have been Brandon, but no. Can't do that. All right, you got your your logic skill up to 7. Like I said, I don't know how soon you have to do it. If I look at the skill journal, I can tell you real quick, and it's something I always forget. That's why I go to this thing a lot. You probably noticed that I do it just because I don't remember everything right offhand. Okay, you haven't tutored anybody, but you can actually get to that point. We need to spend as much time as we can tutoring. Okay. Children and students. I'm assuming a student could be any age. Okay. And then, see, we need to work on that because I haven't done that. I usually don't use the tutoring interaction, and I really need to start trying that because, like I said, it's something I just forgot. Now, the fact that they've got this in here, that's actually helping both of them. Okay, Misi's sleeping, but I know Layla's working on this, and I'm going to keep her working on this as much as I can. I didn't look at that seed to see what he actually had in his inventory. I believe it'll be probably one of the last ones we got. Well, didn't we get it? Didn't I show it? Oh, it probably turned into one of these fruits, and so far I don't see anything that's just completely out of the ordinary. I mean, it might have been something like that. I think it might have been the white caps. I don't know. Probably not, but let's go ahead and look up here, see if anything else spawn. I don't see it. You just got to kind of keep an eye on it. Nothing else here. Nothing moving. The money tree hasn't really done anything yet, but it'll grow. At least I hope it will. Oh yeah, it started. I mean, it's coming. So it's actually getting a little bit of stuff there. You just got to keep an eye on it because that thing, like I said, it'll spit out a couple of seeds, but it doesn't spit them out all the time. So I just keep an eye on it as we go and harvest, and eventually we'll get them. Before you know it, we'll have a whole bunch of those things in that room, and we'll probably end up having another room, another garden room, just to keep track of all this other stuff we got. And yeah, we're gonna have to build deeper because you can. Oh, buddy, you blew yourself up. Well, you know that does happen. It's a hazard. Let's go up here and get yourself taken care of. You've been a good little kid doing all this. Tell you what, why don't you go ahead and just use the bathroom first, then take your shower, and your dad. He's working as hard as he can, trying to be a smart man. Before he kicks the bucket. He never really did practice this or learn it. Didn't even concentrate on it. Didn't make any effort towards it. But that's all right. He didn't have to. It was never anything. It was never one of his criteria. So that was not what he was supposed to do. This is the final generation that has to learn all. He has to learn. Snake charming, martial arts, and nectar making. So we got to do that. Okay, Layla, let me go take a look and see what you got. Ooh, look at there, girl. Sell that thing for 625. That actually went a lot faster than the last one. And so you probably, since your needs aren't too bad, you have enough time. You could sculpt another one. Okay, buddy, you're getting yourself taken care of. So we're going to take you downstairs and let you try one more. See if you can do it again. Brandon, your needs aren't too bad. Misi, you actually could get up and do something if you wanted to, and it's only 9:15 in the evening, but that's alright. I'll let you just stay in bed, get a full night's sleep, then you're okay. That way I can work with you in the middle of the night, and the rest of them will be sleeping, and I'll bring you down here because I really want you to master martial arts before we go. You don't have to, but I just kind of want to do that. I figure since she's the one that's probably going to go to China, we'll let her master that skill, and then she can work on other things if she wants. Her athletics she hasn't really pushed, but the martial arts does a little bit. But we could have her get on that treadmill and start working out once she masters the martial arts. But I need to get the sparring going on, and she could do that with Brandon. But I haven't really been pushing that. And of course, nobody's talking to anybody, so their social is probably really bad. No, actually, it's pretty decent, so they're all not too bad. He's okay. Look at little Noah likes everybody. He's got a good relationship with everybody. Misi, on the other hand, she could be better friends with Brandon, so they do need to spar a little bit. Look at you go, Noah. You found number 2. Okay, the radical repair 'em. That's not too bad. That one actually makes you fix things a lot faster. So go ahead and discover a third before you have to go to bed. You are getting kind of hungry, though. Brandon, this skill's going to take you forever, isn't it? Now, if I had the multi-tab out, I could make you do that at the same time, and you'd learn a little bit faster. But I've been kind of not using it so much in this LP. I'm using it in my others, and I love the multi-tab. I like all of the stuff, but some of them make it way too easy, so I just kind of restrict it or limit it. Like the university guys, I don't mind them using those brain enhancing machines because they can do it like instantly, but it all came with university, so it makes sense that, hey, they gave you this is where they gave it to you, use it, and yeah, you get it all done fast. But I don't care. In some of my other LPs it's restricted and some of them it's not. Noah, look at you, buddy. You just got a mood enhancer. That's pretty good too. See, this little kid is good. Now, sometimes it's really easy for my Sims to learn all these potions, and sometimes it just takes forever. But he seems to be doing pretty decent on these. But his logic is up to 5. It's almost at 6. So I think this thing is doing a lot to help him. I really do. Okay, you guys, I can't keep you down here forever. But right now, it seems like you're okay. Yeah, you do need to eat something. So if you can discover another one, I'll let you come eat some leftover autumn salad. That other one's spoiled. I don't want you to mess with that. Yeah, that's my timer. Alright, Layla, you're actually getting about halfway done. Misi, you're actually okay. Wow, he's got his logic up to 6. So logic will be his first of his 3 skills he needs to learn to be a Renaissance Sim. And of course, since he's not the heir, he doesn't matter. Oh, look at him go again. What'd you learn how to make this time? He made a stink juice potion. Man, this little kid is quick. Alright, I'm going to let him go ahead and go upstairs and get something to eat. And my timer's up, so that means it is time for me to go ahead and wrap this thing up. When we come back, Brandon, of course, today is his day. It's sad. I don't even want to think about it. Oh, no, it's tomorrow. He's got one more day, which basically means in 7 minutes, it's going to tell us he has 0 days. I don't like that when my Sims age up. But the only nice thing is that, of course, we'll have him for 17 more days once he becomes an elder, and then we could have him even longer, just depending on how the game decides to treat it. Yep, no more days till he ages up, so he'll be an elder in the next episode, which it kills me. I don't want that to happen. He's one of those characters I really just didn't want to get to this point. I didn't want to see this day, but that's all right. At least at this point, he'll be able to start heading over to France, and we can get that last trip taken care of. Remember, he is the only Sim in this entire LP that is allowed to travel to all 3 countries. Misi will be allowed to travel to 1, and she can do it once she hits young adult. She doesn't have to do it. She can wait until whatever she wants to go. But I figure we'll do it early. That way we know we've got somebody. I don't think she has an imaginary friend. Yeah, she does. You know what? We ought to just put this thing out just in case we have an issue and she can't meet anybody. That gives us a backup. But I don't think you can. I think it's already too late. I really do. Then again, can you take yours out? Okay, maybe not. Yeah, so... Okay, Layla, wait a minute. Where are you going, girl? Go sell that thing. I don't think you're that tired, are you? Oh, you are kind of tired. So when you're done with that, let's see, Brandon, I need to stop you. You wanted to go watch the martial artist? Okay, no, you you need to go get something to eat. Let's see, let me go ahead and get Brandon taken care of. Go over here, and I want you to clean up the bad food, and then you need to eat autumn salad, and we'll get you upstairs where Layla is, so you can go to the bathroom, and then you can go to bed. It looks like these guys are not going to come out. Sometimes they become imaginary friends, sometimes they don't. So there's no guarantee. I don't know if he has to interact with it or not. Let's see. Maybe you can, maybe you can't. I have no idea. So I'm just going to put him back in there because, you know what? Maybe we don't want to deal with that. We'll just leave it as it is. Alright, guys. They're all going to sleep. They're all taking care of their needs. They're fine. So I'm going to go ahead at this point. Brandon, did you eat? No, you're going to go all the way upstairs to throw the bad food away when there's a garbage can right there by you. You have absolutely no sense. Oh, we didn't pay any bills, did we? Oh, yeah, we did. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here. And when we come back, it'll be Brandon's final day as an adult. we'll start working on our plans for going over to France, and we got a lot to get going, so it'll be our last trip. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time.